May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and health experts say moms are constantly looking after their families. They can sometimes forget about themselves. That's the truth. Joining me now is licensed clinical social worker and author Kelly Kitley. Kelly, good to see you. That is certainly the truth. I've had this conversation with my wife a million times, and I've watched her do it. Moms do everything. What are some tips that you have for moms who are, constantly doing what they're doing and doing for everybody else?
Absolutely. Good afternoon, Phil. It is really important when we're in flight and we hear if we are having a baby on our lap and the flight is going down, put the oxygen mask on ourselves first before we put it on the child. And that is so important in life. I think oftentimes moms are expected to put everybody else's needs first, and that can result in resentment and burnout. And it is important that moms take time for themselves, even if it's only 5 minutes in the morning before they wake the kids up for school, or at the end of the day, or just taking a time out and saying, I'm going to go for a walk. I'll be back shortly.
I like the timeout. Tell me if because moms with kids at home and work and everything, they don't have a lot of time. You say even if it's just a little bit of time in the morning or in the evening, what do you suggest you do, say if you have 5 or 10 minutes of alone time?
So sometimes the best way to really get our mood elevated is after we drop kids off at school or drop them off at a sporting practice to turn on your favorite song and sing at the top of your lungs and dance. And that is such a mood booster and can carry you through the rest of the day.
And then there's this, Kelly, sort of on a more serious note. Mother's Day can be very difficult for someone who's lost a mom. Or lost a mother figure. I know Father's Day is that way for me, as I lost my dad years ago. So, what would you suggest that folks do on that day?
So it's so important that we honor our feelings and not to have any expectations of how we should feel. And so honoring the loss is so important and maybe doing something in memory of them. Some of my clients will plant a flower or write a letter to a deceased parent, just reminding of all of the wonderful connections they had when they were alive.
I like that idea of writing. I listen to my dad's favorite songs on Father's Day.